Welcome to Tracking the Week. On Monday, the Nigerian government restated its resolve to position the nation among the 1080 countries on the Global Human Capital Index by the year 2030. These, according to Vice President Kashim Shettima, can be achieved by enhancing the nation's workforce capabilities and improving socioeconomic outcomes. The Vice President stated this in Uyo, the Akwa Ibom state capital, when he launched the state's National Human Capital Development Accelerator project and the Arise Human Capital Development Strategy. Following the launch ceremony, the Vice President inspected ongoing work at several Arise HCD projects, including Model Primary School and the Arise Park, an innovative environmental reclamation project. Senator Shettima highlighted Akwa Ibom's exceptional performance on several metrics, noting its achievement compared to national average. Also on Monday, Christian leaders in Plateau State planned a protest over the unabated killings in the state. In the early hours of Monday, gunmen reportedly killed over 30 villagers in Bassa communities. Also last week, over 50 people were killed in several attacks launched by gunmen in various communities in Bokos local government area. A member of the planning committee and president of the Gideon and Fumi Peace Foundation confirmed the planned protest. He said the protest dubbed the second peace walk against continuous killings aimed to demand an end to the senseless attacks and cry out for justice. The Christian leader said the protest will be held on Monday, April 21st, 2025 on Easter Monday, and the time for it is 9 a.m. prompt. The church and Plateau, under the leadership of the church denominational leaders and the Christian Association of Nigeria Plateau State Chapter, calls on all Christians to arise once again in unity, grief, and righteous protest. On Tuesday, the Speaker of House of Representatives, Tajuddin Abbas, inaugurated another committee to legislate in place of the suspended Rivers State House of Assembly. The event held at the National Assembly Complex, Abuja, was attended by members designates drawn from 6 geopolitical zones. Addressing the 21-man committee, Speaker Abbas reminded the panel that its mandate is non-partisan, a call to legislate to ensure good governance, peace and prosperity of the oil-rich state. He said their task is to oversee Rivers State following Mr. President's emergency proclamation, and they must not be partisan or biased. Present at the event are the House leaders who doubles as chairman of the committee, Professor Julius Nyobere Ali Issa, who is the deputy chairman. Also on Tuesday, a federal high court sitting in Abuja adjourned the suit filed by Association of Local Governments of Nigeria (ALGON) against the federal and state government seeking a cession of the autonomy till May 29, 2025. The first suit, which was scheduled for April 14th, were mentioned before Justice Ian Eko could not proceed because the courts did not sit. The suit with the registered trustee of ALGON as plaintiff was however fixed for May 29 for mention. It will be recalled that the Supreme Court, had in a unanimous judgment delivered on July 11, 2024, granted financial autonomy to the 774 local government areas in the country. ALGON, however, filed the suit following alleged failure by the state government to comply with the judgment of the Apex Court. The association joined the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice in the Federal Republic of Nigeria and 23 others in the suit. On Wednesday, the federal government declared Friday 18th and Monday 21st April 2025 as public holidays to mark the celebration of Good Friday and Easter Monday respectively. Announcing these on behalf of the federal government, the Minister of Interior, Dr. Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo, extended heartfelt congratulations to Christians across the country on the joyous occasion. He emphasized the importance of embodying the virtues of the sacrifice and love displayed by Jesus Christ, having to die for the redemption of man. Dr. Kunle Ojo also called on Nigerians to use the holiday period to pray for peace, unity and stability of the nation. Also on Wednesday, President Bola Tinubu inaugurated a high-level committee tasked with facilitating the conduct of forthcoming national population and housing census, with the directive to submit an interim report within 3 weeks. The President, represented by his Chief of Staff, Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila, at the inauguration at the State House in Abuja, emphasized that a credible technology-driven census is critical for accurate national planning and development across all sectors, including healthcare, education, security, and the economy. Still on Wednesday, the death toll from Tuesday night attack on the Otobi community in Akwa district of Otukwe local government area on Benue State had risen to 11. Youth from the community on Wednesday morning recovered more corpses, bringing the total number of deaths to 11. The attack is the second within the month of April in Otobi community, where the Federal Ministry of Water Resources multipurpose dam was located. A few days ago, a security guard guarding the dam was killed at the dam site. Meanwhile, Benue State Deputy Governor Dr. Sam Ode visited the community attacked by the others to condole with the families on behalf of the State Governor Hyacinth Thalia and to reassure the state government's commitment to address the violent attacks. On Thursday, the House of Representatives ordered Financial Technology for System Specs Limited (Remita) to refund 182.7 billion naira to the federal government after a forensic audit revealed financial discrepancies linked to the Treasury Single Account TSA since 2015. The directive came from Public Accounts Committee (PAC) following an investigative hearing in Abuja. Based on findings submitted by auditing firm Sheikh Katola and Company, PAC Chairman Honorable Bamidele Salam said the order was backed by evidence from the auditors and documents from Remita and other stakeholders in the TSA system. The Inspector General of Police IGP Kayode Egbetokun strongly condemned the recent killings in Plateau State, describing them as senseless, reprehensible, and a great threat to national peace and security. According to a statement by the Force Public Relations Officer ACP Olumuyiwa Adejobi, preliminary investigation have led to the arrest of 2 suspects in connection with the Bokos attack. They are currently assisting with ongoing investigations as efforts intensify to apprehend other culprits and uncover the motive behind the violence. Following the IGP's visit to the Deputy Inspector General of Police in charge of operation, the IG Kwazai Deli Yakubu was directed to coordinate operations on the ground. On Friday, as Nigerians across Nigeria and the world prepare for the 2025 Easter celebration, the IGP Kayode Egbetokun extended warm felicitation to the Christian community. In a statement by Force Public Relations Officer ACP Olumuyiwa Adejobi, the IGP highlights the significance of Easter as a time of hope, renewal and sacrifice. He urged Christians to reflect on these values and promote peace, unity and goodwill within their communities. To ensure a safe celebration, the IGP directed Commissioners of Police and Assistant Inspector Generals across all commands to intensify visibility policing, intelligence gatherings and strategic deployment of personnel to worship centers, recreation areas, highways and other public spaces. Lastly, on Friday, the National Association of Nigerian Students (NANS) raised concerns over unethical practices in disbursement of the Nigeria Education Loan Fund (NELFund), alleging that some tertiary institutions in collusions with some banks are diverting student loans for personal gains. NANS National Vice President for the Intercampus and Gender Affairs, Akibodunse Shileola Felicia, called on President Bola Tinubu to establish a presidential task force to monitor loan disbursement. She described NELFund as a vital initiative under Tinubu's renewed hope agenda, but one that corrupt practices threaten its integrity. And that's it on Track in the Week.